recording. Welcome to Curse of the Crimson Throne. Curse of the Crimson Throne. Say that 7 times fast. We're on session 11. My name is Pablo. These are my players. It's been a month since we played. What the fuck is going on?
Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. What is going on? I don't know. Hey, everybody go to 2 hero points if you're at 1 or less. So that would be Yava and Aiden. Go all the way to 2. And I'll do the recap, give you the courtesy of doing the recap this last session. You started out at Eel's End, and I'll even move you here. Oh yeah, I have Sirenscape enabled in this one. I wonder if that actually works still, or doesn't work. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Actually, no. I'll enable it now. Let's see. So Eel's End. Eel's End deck, maybe. Does that sound like something going through?
Hear it.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
Water and
If it's
water.
too loud, turn it down. All right. So you started out here. You were told there were 4 barges and a main one. This one's for sailors to rest. Technically, somebody could have gone there and annoyed the sailors, accosted them, and been like, "Hey, you know any information how to get to the boss?" And maybe they would have given you that. But everyone wanted to go to the fun stuff, like the Horden, the House of the Clouds. Okay, probably not. Shouldn't call it that. Call it a classy lady area. Yes.
Gentlemen's Club.
Gentlemen's Club. Not for gentlemen, for sure. That's true. There was the gambling area and the drug den area. So we'll start clockwise, counterclockwise. You met some very nice ladies here. Halvara and Priz got along, and then Ampara, who sounds way too similar to Halvara, and it's gonna probably throw me off, hung out with Elijah, and they talked for a little bit as well in the interior, and got some good information, some relevant information. Do you remember what the information is? You write it down, because I don't.
Yeah, I think I've got some Crimson Throne notes somewhere.
There's some recall knowledge stuff about the main guy. Regardless, the Twin Tiger. Anyway, this was considered a critical success in terms of getting your getting a big guy's attention. So you just succeeded that. This one was considered a critical failure, as you made a bunch of noise and you made a bunch of hubbub, and Jasper, Javi? No, fuck, not Javi. Yava's ex managed to have a beautiful confrontation to the point where polite words were not exchanged, and Yava left. And I think Aiden stepped in to threaten Jasper, and you got a piece of relevant information. Do you know what that is, Jasper? Or not Jasper, Aiden. Fuck. Very important relevant information from Jasper. Very important information. Go ahead.
Lamb's son.
Yeah, Lamb's with his son and shit.
Lamb's son's address, right?
In a matter of
we have his
exact
location.
You have the name of the location. You have to find out what the exact location is, but you have the name of the location. It's the Dead Warrens. But I'm sure you can figure out where that is. Maybe talk to Cressida. I don't know. Twin Tigers was gambling. You shaved a dwarf, dishonored his beard, dishonored his life. He's probably not going to live happily for the rest of his days until his beard grows back, which is probably in a month. But for a month, he's going to have a very bad time. And you caught him cheating, and that would be considered a success. So thus you guys convened on the main Eel's End area and made your way down into the Eel's End ship area. This is a tiny little ship. Is that where we're supposed to be? Yeah, that's fine. It's a tiny little ship, a little spider web squatting around everywhere. Dervago was interviewing some hopeful thugs, and then seemed to have. I wrote some stuff down over here. I wrote stuff like fairy dragon in the caves that looked at Elijah. It's like, please rescue me. I want to be free. Dervago has a bit of a cruel streak, kind of a sense that, and let's fucking influence this bad boy. What does that mean? That means now you get an opportunity to talk to Dervago without actually killing him for information on the nobleman you're supposed to get some dirt on. So, killing him will not help you.
Also,
Tell me.
hopeful thug made a fool of himself, correct?
One of
Yes.
the hopeful thugs made a fool of himself, and there was a funny comment made by Prez, but, I don't remember the comment. Something about next time kill 5 people or something instead of 2 or 3, because I just saw the video. So, what would you guys like to do as Dervago? God damn it. Dervago looks at you all with a questioning glance and says, well, what did you want?
No one. All right.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep, not me.
We've got your back.
We've come. Thank you. We've come here
We won't interrupt.
to.
The fuck up.
We've come here to get information
He's
about.
trying to say something.
Dervago looks unamused. You've already got a +1 on the DC.
Have we all got that out of our system? Are we good?
I had more, but you go on.
Right. Thank you. For fuck's sake. All right. All right. Centered. We've come here to get information from you regarding one of your more esteemed clients.
You waltz in here and just expect me to give you out information. You know I deal in information as a business, right? As a business. And that's my donor, I think.
Well, thanks for the session.
So, we gonna kill this guy?
No.
Yeah,
I think
it's
so.
just
That DC 33 is
Look, Pablo's gone, so I can say something that was political about 70 years ago. Not killing this man is communist, and it's better to be dead than red. I've been on a very big Fallout grind.
Man, what's with the random attack on red, though? What's it done to you?
So,
he said
before
something about,
he
you know,
deals
I
in
deal
secret.
in secrets, and you're just
know.
asking me for a secret. This
Oh,
is my business.
Oh, of course. We wouldn't come empty-handed. Do you know what your associate's plans are?
I do.
Oh, you do. You know that he plans to ruin the reputation of the city and buy out all of the land in the area, making sure that he is the one who controls the docks in the area, all that? You know that? And so you're okay with your
Baseless assumption he is going to buy the docks.
Oh yeah, he's gonna buy the docks all right, but he's gonna do it at a much lower price. He's gonna strangle this city with embargoes, buy up as much property as he can,
I need
and then
Perez
he's going to lift.
to roll me the diplomacy with Aiden with the aid check. Aiden?
Yep.
Roll me the
I was actually trying to do it the other way around because I'm good at
I
aiding.
see. You were trying to do the other way around. Then that's fine. Aiden, I need you to hit this button here. Okay, that's fine. That's a plus. Sorry, I need to find my DCs because these are not easy DCs to look at. So let me double check here. Aiden, roll me a DC. Okay, that's a +2 to Aiden. Aiden, roll me DC 18 diplomacy, please.
You got a +2
Oh,
circumstance.
and I have 2 hero points. I should set that. Forgot to set that. There we go. In that roll. Oh, you'd love to see it.
You forgot to add the +2 from Priz, which
Well, it
makes...
wouldn't have stacked with the
Oh,
+1,
I know.
so
Oh. But it's still no. It would have
So-
been 19. But it's still
It would have been a
you
19.
still need to make other people feel better by adding their +2 there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I thought I'm so used to just doing +2s manually. Still.
Yeah, it would have been a +2 manually. That's what I'm saying.
You just type it in.
Oh, I see. You mean like without typing it in. Got it. Anyway, that's a 19. I'm gonna lower his DC for I will start lowering his DCs, but I'm not gonna go ahead and tell you what his DCs are. Can you see this? You can. Shit.
We can see the word test, yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna write it down somewhere here so I can somewhere in my Discord. So I'm listening. Okay. Still doesn't make it something that I'm gonna give it up for free, if you know what I'm trying to say here.
Oh, I'm sure that there's some sort of arrangement we can come to. We understand that you're a man of business, right, gentlemen? And Yava?
Yeah.
So
She doesn't talk much.
he crosses his arms. What does business mean to you?
To me personally, I'm afraid you'd find my business terribly boring. It's mostly just trying to help people, lift them up, make their lives better. I figure you and I were sort of on opposite sides of the same business spectrum. I help people climb out of the gutter and you put them right back into it.
I help
You
people be
supply my clients, I
happy.
supply yours.
My clients leave this talk happy. Maybe not fulfilled. Maybe hollow on the inside, but happy.
Yeah, exactly. You're just providing a service, and if you didn't provide it, they'd find it somewhere else. It's not like they just wouldn't, you know?
They would find it somewhere else. Thank you.
See, yes.
Yava, roll
Yeah,
me a
absolutely.
diplomacy.
Good job, Yava.
Diplomacy or deception?
Either one. You're technically being truthful here, right?
Yeah. I don't know. She's being kind of shitty about it, but yeah.
That's fine. Roll me diplomacy.
That's really Yava's motto.
Yep.
She's being kind of shitty about it.
Pretty much her whole personality right
Give it a
there.
shot.
But also, just go. Okay. I have it popped out. It needs to be in. Okay. Yeah.
Look at that. That is another success for a lowering of a specific DC I'm looking at in my life. So,
Are you talking about that DC 33 you posted in chat 14
Yep,
minutes ago?
that's the one that is lowering. It's getting lowered. I'm not going to tell you what the final number will be, but I am lowering that DC. Yes. So, flattery is makes you feel useful, loved for my business. This little spider chitters up and down his arm, goes onto his hand. But business for me means an exchange of coin. If you don't have that, then you can attempt to impress me. And the final DC will be decided upon the DM's discretion at any point in time, whenever he gets impatient. So it's up to you guys to keep the conversation flowing, as well as, you know.
Well, I have something to say about your business. It was quite fun with playing the poker. Even lost the money. You earned it, of course, and I will help you to remove a dwarf cheating in your game. Without killing him, but we cut his spear off. Perhaps he will return back and play even more. He is quite mad at me, but oh, trust me, I saved you a lot of coins to get him with the help of my friend over here. He taps on Caden. Now I don't see anything.
Again, mutual assistance. We have lots to offer, it seems.
Durgan, Caden, he says, good at playing those games, huh? Impressed me.
I don't play them, and I lost everything almost. Well, at least I played him and not cheating like some scum that dwarf did. It dishonor my family that is part of me. But justice has to be done. Cut his spear and just kick him off.
He walks down from his throne, squeezes past, and sticks a knife down on the table. Boom. Good at knives. Let's play some knivesies. The two of
I think they were talking about cards and dice, right?
talking about knives.
Caden. Knives, great.
Well,
That's good.
can I use my clan dagger instead of that one?
Yeah.
I feel more lucky with it.
So you can. He nods. It's fine. He puts his knife away and lets you pull out your clan dagger. Knivesies. Let me pull out what knivesies entails because I keep losing my PDF here. But knivesies, yes, Matt. How can I help you?
Since Durgan and Devago are about to do a duel with knives for, I'm assuming, 5-finger fillet, Aiden's attention is just going to shift to the 6 hopeful thugs in the corner. He's just trying to get a gauge on them. Like, are they well trained? Do they seem pretty loyal? Are they just staring everyone down?
Roll me secret perception.
Secret perception.
They beat you within an inch of your life if it means they get hired by this guy.
All right.
They are very, very hopeful. All they need is a word from Devago, and they will just jump on you guys just to get any chance to get hired. They're that desperate. The ever popular Knives is a game of choice amongst the steeliest pirates, brigands, thieves, and scallywags, including in Riddleport. Its increasing popularity in Corvosa is large part to Dervargo's enjoyment of the game. Knives is simple to play. 2 contestants stand on opposite sides of a long wooden table. Their right hands are bound to their sides with boiled leather straps. Belt pouches are filled to their waists, and a dagger is stuck on the tabletop between them. The game begins after a count of 10. During each time, observers can place bets by tossing gold pieces on the table and standing on the end of the table. The chosen fighter stands. Then you roll initiative. You can contest the other. There's 2 ways to win. So you can force the other contestants to fall off the table, or you can end the game with more gold than your opponent claim. There's rules to this game, and I'll tell you what the 2 versions are. You can attempt to grab the knife. Since the open only has 1 free hand, the typical round is typically a mad lunge for the dagger, forcing the slower opponent to grab the gold.
And here I thought it was that classic knife game where you had to stab your fingers fast.
No.
I even made a damn song.
All right. So you can either grab the knife. He's gonna ask you two to play knivesies, Caden and Durgan. I want to see how you guys do it. You ready?
I'm ready.
You stand on opposite ends of the table, one of your hands bound. You have a standard action of either grab the knife, attempt an acrobatics check, grab the loot, attempt an acrobatics check, or shove back. To make sure your opponent gains the flat-footed condition. So I'll tell you how this works. So as both of you start on here, we're both going to roll initiative. The aim of this is to impress Devargo. So Summer.
So how distracted is Devargo?
Grow me secret perception.
19.
Well, it's just going to be random who begins. Yava is helping people set up, and he's looking amused at both. He's pretty distracted.
This little dragon over here. Okay.
Okay.
Just so people don't freak out, I just want to give my plan. So I would like to, while he's distracted, to pick the lock but keep it closed, and then later move away from it and use my telekinetic hand to then open the door later.
So as you sidle up to Majenko, who's in a cage and next to the ceiling, the hopeful thugs are looking at this, but not all of them would be. I need a deception check, Yava, to make sure you are just casually browsing these spider webs instead.
What was that, Mayday? I'd like to assist in the deception check.
I'm assuming you noticed, Yava. That's fine. Roll me an assist, Priz. Yava needs at least
Oh,
15's
I'm very,
not
very
enough.
At least
much
more.
not good at this. So
can
it
I
probably is.
also make some noise?
No,
I would like a.
You know
No.
what? I will put a hero point at this to see if it works.
Just one person, please. That's a +1 for a 16 to Yava. One of the hopeful thugs is keeping a close eye at Yava. Yava, you notice them staring at you. You see
Okay.
a wicked grin come on his face.
Okay, then she'll just turn around and then watch the knives or whatever, but she won't pick the lock at the moment.
And then they're gonna look at the knives. Caden, you can either grab the knife. Let me play some battle music. Sure. Grab the knife as a first action. Grab the loot instead. Or shove back.
He's gonna grab the loot.
Okay. Roll me an acrobatics check against Durgan's reflex DC, which is 21. Roll me DC 21.
Ooh.
Not enough. You pick up 1d4 coins from the table. Roll me 1d4. All right, you grab 3 coins. Durgan, what do you do as he goes for the loot?
Question for the shove. It's acrobatic, right?
The shove would be
Poison.
an athletics check against against the enemy's 42 DC.
I will do the knife.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an acrobatics against the reflex DC. Caden's reflex DC is 21. You
That's a 20.
immediately grab the knife as Caden grabs it. You may attempt an immediate strike with the blunt end, obviously, against your opponent. If you want to target Caden and attack him with a clan dagger, you can. I'll do non-lethal damage.
Let me just draw it. And to hit or to damage?
To hit. That'll miss. And that's your turn. Caden, you can attempt... Oh, go ahead.
You're quite a fast bucker.
Caden, you can attempt to either shove Durgan prone, even though he's got a knife in his hand. It will provoke an attack of opportunity from Durgan. Or you can grab more money, which would only provoke attack of opportunity on a crit success, would not provoke attacks of opportunity. Caden, what do you want to do? There's how many coins are there total? That's a good point. I forgot to roll for the coins. It's 3d6 plus 20. 32 coins total, guys. So up to you if you want to grab the money or knock your enemy prone. Caden, what do you want to do? 32 minus 4 minus 3, so 29 now.
I guess I can go. I'm gonna go for coins.
Go for coins. Roll me another acrobatics check. DC 21. You pick up another 1d4 coins. Roll me 1d4. Another 1 gold coin. You're at 28 remaining. Durgan.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the knife because it's weird that it uses strength and not dexterity.
For the clan dagger, yeah, it's a agile, but it's not finesse. It's a clan dagger. It's a clan dagger, not a normal dagger.
Yeah,
So-
that's what I found weird.
I don't know.
He will go for the coins as well, if it's possible.
All right, go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check. That is a success. Roll me 1d10. 2 coins, 26 left. 4 on Caden, 2 on Durgan. Caden. Remember, you can always just win by pushing the other player off the table.
I guess I'll try to push him off.
Roll me an athletics check against Durgan's fortitude DC, which is 19. You are flat-footed, Durgan. It also applies to your fortitude DC, so it's at 17 for next thing until the start of flat-footed condition to the start of your next turn. So you can actually until the end of Durgan's next turn. Sorry, so you can attempt to push him again next turn, and if you crit succeed, he'll be prone. Durgan.
Oh, you crafty old bugger. Perhaps you'll taste some of this. He stabs with a knife.
You stab with a knife.
Holy
Well, with the blunt end.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
With the pommel.
Ooh.
I will hero point that.
Okay.
There's he. Oh, that's better.
Hey, that hits. Roll me damage.
Don't hate me for this.
At this point, Dervago looks amused. I will lower his DC by 1. Because he is indeed amused. All right, Caden, you can attempt to keep shoving Durgan off. Or you can grab more money.
Hey, what was that for? And then he's going to try to shove him again.
All right, DC 17 fortitude. If you crit succeed on this athletics, he will be fallen prone. By 2. I think you can only crit on a 20, sadly. Durgan, you are still... you know what? I'll apply -1 penalty to Durgan for a DC 16 on the fortitude save. You can maybe still attempt it. Durgan, what are you doing?
We're just playing the game, Caden. Remember, you ain't hurt. The sharp, it ain't sharp. Perhaps I should go for the coin instead of pushing an old dwarf. He goes for the coin.
Roll me in acrobatics. That is a failure. Roll me 1d4. As this continues onward, guys, we'll say I don't know who's going to win this. It's going to take forever if we continue this way. There's 20. How many coins are there now? 20.
I have 3 so far.
25 left on the board. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the rest of y'all doing? Elijah, Aiden, Yava, and Priz.
Well, having noticed, I hope that Yava was over there and is getting looks from at least one of these mooks. You should think back. If you think back to the child you were, do you think they'd be proud of where you are right now?
Roll me a diplomacy, please.
I could do diplomacy. I could do intimidation. What do you want?
Intimidation.
Shame. Is there a shame button?
Is there a shame button?
Shame.
Do you have one of those handbells you can do what that like nun did in that way? Shame.
Shame.
They're it's the same bonus either way. So
Okay, intimidation works. Oh.
I roll it with diplomacy.
Mama wouldn't be too happy, no.
There's always chances to make better choices.
But that looks like fun. He points at the people playing knivesies.
That could be. You'd have to fight someone your own size, though, and I don't know where we'd find someone that small.
Hey!
Big old toothy grin. She's very small.
Oh, you wanna... Oh! Oh! Are you trying to get him to play knivesies with you?
Oh, if he wants to, she'll do it.
Or maybe just a distraction, like all 6 heads
Or looking
engaged
over there
with
now.
Priz instead of Yava.
Yeah.
They look at you intently. Yava, as Priz is talking to them, you have an opportunity to unlock Majenko's. Please, 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 it's a deadbolt to the left. Please. Get me out of here.
All right, shut up. Trying. So thievery, would that be my
Yes, the
check?
DC is
Okay.
yet an easy DC for your level, which is DC.
I'm gonna
16.
hero point that.
Yeah.
Could I assist with this by making a distract? Never
She
mind.
crit succeeds as the cage goes click. Let's wrap up. Durgan and Caden. Durgan and Caden. We're just gonna do a roll off here. Both of you roll me an athletics check at this point, as this has devolved into trying to push each other off the table.
I have the worst athletic check. He wins no matter what because I got
Oh
a +1.
no, you only have a +1. Then roll me an acrobatics. It's fine. You're fine. And thus,
Oh,
Caden's
boy.
pushed off at this point in time as Zervago slow claps. Do I have a slow clap? I have a slow clap. Look at that. Oh, that's a golf
That is
clap.
not a slow clap. if it was Caden, he could have, and he got Durgan off. He could have been like, "Nice throw," because he's like tiny, because he's a dwarf.
Zervago, you can keep those coins. Everybody, Caden and Durgan can add the gold that you earned throughout this. He's gonna scoop up the rest.
I earned 3 gold.
Yava, you unlock the cage, and Majenko will. I need you to roll me a nature check as Majenko is dashing. I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna be free. You need not enough. As
don't have
Majenko will crash out. What the hell? As
Oops.
free. I'll talk to you guys later. Catch you on the flip side. Bye. As Dervargo just shell shocked turns around and looks straight at Yava. What?
Ha! Oops.
Can I try something to try and distract them?
You can try to diffuse the situation, Aiden. The DC's gone up at this point. I was gonna lower it one more for you better have a good explanation for this. I was having fun with that.
Right.
Oh, I think I see what the problem is from here. Yeah, see, that bolt lock, that's... I'm gonna be honest with you, man. A baby bird could get that open.
I needed.
I was just standing here. I was just looking at the spider webs, and I was admiring,
All right, Yava,
the things.
DC 18 deception. Aiden, DC 20 deception.
Okay, hero point.
Alright,
Well,
if she's
fine.
hero pointing, I'll hero point it. I shouldn't have hero pointed it.
Oh, God damn, such a lie.
Wait.
Yeah, so, guys, since combat's coming up, I'm actually feeling really
Yeah.
sick. I'm not gonna be able to make it, guys.
No,
Bye, guys.
I won't. I just
Do it.
need reimbursement for that fairy dragon.
Durgan will begin to sing to distract him.
The reroll was an 18, which was Yava's DC.
Yep. It was 2 points of like he peers at regardless. I don't like this. Fairy dragon was perfectly fine until you all walked up in here. Go to the other right side of the room, please. He snarls.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Just gonna.
I'm also just gonna get this way, so that
I'm
way
just
I'm
gonna,
not
like,
Regardless of if this was your fault or not, of course it wasn't your fault. Who would admit to it being their fault? No. You need to reimburse me for that fairy dragon, and you need to pay me for the information. 100 gold. Now will allow you to potentially talk to me about what you want to know.
All right, well, 100 gold. Do we have?
You know,
We don't have that.
You have a 60 gold bribe that was given to you by Cressida, and the fairy gold dragon is extra.
Well, the thing about having 100 gold is we've got less than that, so let's make a deal. One way businesses like yours can get ahead is by cutting on labor costs. People who are just standing around, not really doing anything, eating your food, shaming their mothers, not fighting goblins in Knivesies when the offer was made.
There was already a game of Knivesies going on. Yeah, I was waiting for it to end before we could... Can we play Knivesies, Vargo?
Oh, yeah, let's play another game. I even have a song for it.
Enough!
Let's go for another round.
Enough! This is your final offer. You can roll, at this point in time, if you give him the 60 gold bribe, a DC 24 diplomacy intimidation, a diplomacy or intimidation check to make an impression or coerce information out of him.
I can assist on either of those, so
Okay.
who wants to take the lead?
Elijah might be better. I have a plus 11 diplomacy.
No, I got plus 11 as well.
If you...
Well, I've been rolling shit, so you go.
I will give you an out. If you give the other 40 gold, he will lower it by 2 to DC 22.
I don't think we have the other.
No,
40.
I don't think we've got 40 gold.
even if I had 40 gold, I wasn't giving it to this guy.
I have one. A single.
I don't know how this...
Single gold piece.
I don't know how this works exactly, but my action for... Where has it gone? Why am I so bad at this? My action for devising a stratagem, can I do that before combat, or do I have to wait until we're in combat?
You have to do it in combat.
Yeah. Okay.
It's for skill. I don't think it's for skill checks. I don't think it's for skill checks, is it?
No, not usually.
Not skill checks. I was actually
No,
planning to
it's
do
for
it so that way
striking.
if...
It's for striking.
Yeah, I was planning to do it so that way if combat started, the second my turn comes around, I can just...
That's a big thing Pathfinder got rid of is pre-combat stuff, so that you can do everything
Alright, easy.
in combat. Yeah.
Too easy. So I could have done it a little over a month ago.
No, in combat. When you roll initiative, then you can do it. You can always do it.
I meant like I could have done it
you
over a month ago.
do it
Is what
out
I'm
of
saying.
combat. It's always been.
No, you just said he got rid of it. I thought it was a remaster thing.
No. Pathfinder has always been a very strict, like no pre-buffs, no nothing. Like you can draw your weapons at most, and that's it. So, and I like that because I hate surprise rounds as a DM personally. Who would like to attempt the DC 24 diplomacy check?
Well, whoever's going to do it, Priz is going to aid with
a DC 19. I'll make the ADC lower.
But so aid with you'll have to imagine the inflection changes depending on what the roll ends up being, but we have 60 gold. It's all we've got. You can take it or leave it. So that's, it could go for intimidation or diplomacy depending on what we get. And that's not good enough, so I'm going to use my last hero point. And that's a crit.
That's a crit for a +2 to Yava. Yava, when you click on diplomacy or intimidation, probably you want to do the sweet talking here. Make sure when it says modifier, when it pops up, make sure you put a +2 or just a number 2, not a plus, just a number 2 on the add button. And what would you like to say?
Wait, Elijah, are you going to take this? Is Elijah going to take this, or am I?
Who has hero points left?
Not me.
Sorry, just had to let my cat out. Well, I mean, look here, my fellow. You seem like a most reasonable gent, as it were. There's these things get hasty in that. We've offered you a fair price for your information and your lost pet that seemed to get out of there on its own accord through a faulty lock. I mean, my good friend over there, he knows more about locks than Well, he's probably forgotten more about locks than he remembers, to be fair. 60 gold seems like a fair price, my fellow.
Roll me in diplomacy with a +2, please.
Hell yeah.
The +2 help?
+2s matter.
Plus twos
Yep.
matter.
He mentioned information is a commodity. You bribed him. I might know a bit of a delicate matter. You've given me the gold, please. Aiden, do you delete the bribe from your inventory? Detective Lang,
What? Oh, do I really?
delete the 60 gold bribe, buddy.
Yeah, he tosses the bribe to him.
I will click on delete item and the bribe is gone.
No.
I do indeed have the information and I keep it below my quarters. There's a lot of letters and the letters have brought me plenty of income, but I'm sure the ambassador will soon find a way to render these letters useless as blackmail material. But your generosity and entertainment have been remarkable, really, except for the release of that fairy dragon. He fumed slightly.
I'm very, very. My apologies. It was. It
Ah,
looks like it was our fault. It wasn't. It's not. It's just,
look, look. Oh, you were almost so close to speaking the truth there. So close, and then you just said, it's not your fault again. That's okay. I'll let it slide, honestly. Enforcers! As 4 Earlands enforcers come, watch him for me. I'm going to go downstairs and grab the letters. As he will go below deck for a little bit. There is a bit of an awkward silence. His enforcers do not give a shit. They are smoking inside the cabin and just staring at you all. What would you guys like to do?
Elijah's going to start playing his violin.
Well, that happened. Who wants another round for Niceys?
I do.
Yes, I even have the perfect music to accompany. Come on, let's get this let's get this a little more lively. It's meant to be a party ship, is it not? Seems all serious down here.
Oh, the thing
If
about
you've got
awkward
music, I shall
silence.
sing a song to it.
Yeah, the thing about awkward silence is it's supposed to be silent. This is just awkward. This isn't even this just is just awkwardness.
Let's just have some fun. Don't think about it.
Dervago will come back. Music in my absence. I might need to hire you, Mr. Whatever your name is.
Oh, Elijah, and I'm sure you couldn't afford me, but thank you for the offer.
By which he means he would be, of course, not wanting to sully your deck with his playing. You know, he's
My playing, I play in the Marble Dome. My goodness,
hey,
Trez.
the room.
Higher class establishments than this. No offense.
Okay, Elijah, we're gonna. I know that you and I don't always see eye to eye because you're much too tall. But what I think we need to do later is we need to do literacy lessons on reading rooms.
Well, I think
Yes.
we're all having a wonderful time because of my music. But, okay.
Maybe, Elijah, let's just. You and I will be silent until after Travago's done telling us the things he needs to tell us.
This was highly entertaining. I wouldn't even charge you for these letters. Although I should. I hear some coin jiggling someone's pockets. He quicks a glance at Yava. All right. Here's the deal. I learned of a scandalous affair that Ambassador Ampre was having with the wife of an important noble back in Cheliax. Apparently, the ambassador and this woman have been corresponding since Ampre was first stationed here in Carvosa. When I heard these rumors, I paid the man a visit. I attempted to befriend the ambassador, and I gave him a couple of shiver. proposing to open a line of trade with Cheliax. Of course, he refused to shiver. But he pulls out. I got his little house key. Yes?
Hmm.
I returned the key, or he pulls out a fake key because he says, later that night I returned the key and stole several of the ambassador's letters to his stole several of the ambassador's letters to his paramour. I've been selling the letters to the ambassador of one every few weeks. So uncomfortable every time he comes here to purchase one of them. The fact that he hasn't gone to the guard and is attempting to keep this stolen letter reacquisition as quiet as possible says plenty of how dangerous the contents would be to his career. He pulls out the 2 letters and hands them over with a smile to you all and says, I expect you to leave Eel's End at once. The loss of that fairy dragon has lost me a great source of amusement, and I'm not happy. Now go.
All
Don't have to
right.
tell me twice.
Well, thank you very much for your time. We're gonna go ahead and leave and try not to, be as evil and terrible to everybody.
Where are
You
we
know?
gonna play knivesies, Mrs. Goblin Lady?
Oi, not the compliments with me, you dang bastard. I was the one that wanted
Leave!
Yeah, we're going. Unfortunately, your boss to be doesn't want that. So
Okay, bye, Mrs. Goblin Lady. And as you guys go to the upper deck, the escorting forces escorting you.
I think there's something wrong with that boy's height. He sounds a bit slow.
Yeah.
He keep killing in that goblin, but I was me that was supposed to play, not her.
What?
you
Yeah,
already
but-
had your challenge. I was the one who challenged him.
Yeah.
Yava, you feel a presence on your shoulder.
Oh,
Hi.
for fuck's sake. What? You just sandbagged me and now you're here on my shoulder acting like nothing happened. I was obviously going to rescue you and then you fucked me over.
What?
Yeah.
I tasted
alright.
the first opportunity of freedom I got in a long time. You want to know what
Yeah,
he
right.
did to me? It
No, I don't really. I bet it was awful. I'm sorry.
was so mean.
Just, keep it inside. Don't let it out. So I guess go home to your family and friends and stuff.
You're not my mother?
What? No. Listen, nobody wants that. You don't want that. I don't want that. No.
I definitely. I think I speak for everyone else when I say we all want that.
It nuzzles up against you.
Oh, good.
Edgar, who is flying up on the other side, will flap on your other shoulder and
Right. Perfect.
jealously.
This is brilliant. All right. I've made a huge mistake.
Where is Edgar?
No, Yava, mercy's never a mistake.
Why is he deceased? Why is he under deceased?
Very proud of you.
Did he die? I don't think he
No, I
died.
don't think he died.
But why is he low
No.
HP?
There we go. 15 out of 15. There we go.
Edgar.
Edgar and Majenko look at each other. Oh, you really have a friend. Got room for another one?
I don't have room for him. There's no friends. I have no. Listen, look at all these nice people. In fact, go to the goblin. She is just so lovely, and you guys would have great conversations.
Let
She's
me
the
just-
more the mother.
Diplomacy check.
Although her dog might eat you, but open.
I didn't know you were a bird person, Jabba. I thought you were more to cats.
Yava, Majenko. It's okay. Find other friends in life. Hey guys, I'm Majenko. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Majenko. Don't take Yava personally. I don't have friends is actually what her orphan yearbook quote was.
Oh no.
And it's not a phase.
Yeah.
But does that mean she could use one? Like an extra friend? To help her along in times of trouble?
She doesn't know we're already friends.
Oh. So it's kind of like a prank. We pretend we're not her friend, but it's actually we are her friend.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I'll hang out. Oh, puppy, puppy, puppy! Does Mayday respond positively to Majenko?
Probably. Mayday's got decent vibe check, and is yeah. As long as she's not being threatening or being threatened.
Okay. So we're gonna prank Yava. That's her name, right? Yava?
Yeah.
With a ooh, do you know where her birthday is?
Actually, Priz might. What would I? What would Priz know when
give me a
Yava?
real life equivalent. Is it in summer, fall, winter? Like, because these are real life equivalent months, so you can give me real life.
Okay. Wait, I'm just trying to think. So, yeah, oh yeah, Yava would know her birthday. Absolutely.
mhm.
Okay, so her birthday would be August 12th.
So Aridus. Oh, that's next month on the 12th. Holy fuck, that's amazing. Yava's
Great.
birthday. Oh, that's so close. We're gonna prank her, okay, on her birthday and give her a surprise friends party. All her friends are gonna be there.
Well, and we might have to hire some more people, but that's okay too.
You guys leave Yale's End.
Now this is a weird development. I didn't know where to save a small dragon.
I'm gonna add Majenko to
Are you mad we saved the small dragon?
Me and the dwarves have bad reputation with some of the dragons because of the hoard of treasures we hide.
Durgan, I've kind of sensed a theme, and we might want to talk about this as well. It does seem like whenever we meet new people, the first thing is about how that group has a grudge with dwarves or dwarves have a grudge against them.
We dwarves have a book about grudges. We write them down, even the smallest one.
Now, do you think that that's a healthy way to interact with people?
It's the part of our culture.
Well, not every part of every culture is great. For example, goblin culture is setting fire to things, and I've come to realize that's not always the best way to make.
So it was you that burned most of the city down at night?
Yes, yeah. While I was dead, trying to heroically defend all of you from a giant crocodile, I set fire to the city as well.
I knew it was a joke. You can't take a dwarf from an old dwarf.
He might be a little soon.
Aiden walks over to Elijah, and he just whispers to him, and he does the accent too. He goes, "Dwarves and dragons are natural enemies, like dwarves and elves, or dwarves and humans, or dwarves and gnomes, or dwarves and other dwarves. Damn dwarves! They ruined Dwarfland."
Who are you lying? What you whispering over there? Can you speak a little bit higher?
Don't worry about it.
Yes, we were just discussing the case. Nothing to worry about, Durgan.
Well,
Grumpy.
All
it would
right.
appear we've succeeded in the mission.
Well, what about the dragon? What should we do with it? I know Java saved him, but what can we actually do?
I love you.
I just
love you.
I just wanted him out of the cage and like free and leave immediately and to never see him again. Those were my goals, and
What
I
was his
haven't.
name again? Eddie? Bob?
I don't know.
All my
Majenko.
family's dead.
Oh, good. Well, join the club.
Was dead.
Christ.
So your family is dead. Do you have any other relatives close nearby, in the forest or somewhere?
My uncle Jalandi, but then the Mwangi spawns. That's really far.
It's
How
okay,
far?
Majenko. You're welcome to stay with us too.
Oi!
Yay!
You have to talk to the rest of us before you do something like this.
What, me?
Not you.
Before I rescue a bird?
No, not
Or
yet.
dragon, or whatever he is.
Shifting him into the party.
Caden Stubbins makes his way out of the little pocket and is like, "Oh, is that a friend? Oh, is that food? Oh,
Oh, bloody hell. So
Hey,
I'll
he
shoot
got-
with this group here.
He got a pet, and no one said anything about it. I rescue an unwanted dragon, and I'm getting flack for it.
Look, we have a wolf, which is fine, but we have a rat, a crow, and look, we have a bloody dragon. People will hunt us down for it.
I mean, what is it like living in your life? I can't even imagine being as paranoid as you are.
what's
Just
up, your
all the
friend?
time.
I don't know, Detective Lang. What's it like?
I'm really sorry. I wasn't listening. I was thinking about how badly I wanted to shoot that fucker in the face.
I hope you ain't talking about me, Lang.
Hey,
Right.
talk
Well,
about the Spider-Man.
I propose that instead of us yelling at each other here on the docks, maybe we go yell at each other
You
with
guys are
lunch.
walking and talking. You guys are
then,
walking.
Like
and
gnome, like
talking.
gnomes.
But you get
Okay.
my meaning. A bloody dragon, it's fine with that one small D, but look, people will try to kill us to get it and probably sell it back to those crops down there.
So paranoia. It's so good. Okay. So are we headed to Cressida? Are we headed back to the Bolsheviks? The Kremlin?
Bolsheviks.
Bullshit.
Down the citadel.
We're headed towards the citadel.
Bolshevik.
Yes? No?
Yeah. That seems good to me.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to confirm. Okay. So I'm going to catch up with you. I'm going to meet you at the Citadel.
The people are clamoring on the streets as you leave Old Corvosa.
All right. Well, Yava, if you're leaving, just, I know you did.
You hear trumpets.
Uh-oh.
I just
Oh,
noticed this
boy.
is my old character.
Sorry, it's going through my mind.
Do we know what this means?
What is this now?
Ye,
What a
hear ye! The
Yes.
perpetrator, one of the Chankras, the perpetrator of who killed the king has been found.
I hope it's not the one we know.
The culprit, Trinia Sabor.
Oh, shit.
Execution to be stayed a week from now. Hear ye, hear ye. Dun, 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 dun.
Do they do I know if they do executions publicly?
Public execution a week from now. Don't miss the show.
Well, you got your answer, Lang.
fucking fair trial, my fucking arse. He's just gonna start storming off towards the castle.
No, Elijah, calm
Fucking
down.
fair trials.
The streets
Fucking
are
public execution,
a
what a
riot,
pile of absolute
a
shit.
chaos. Elijah, you can't make two steps without people either running around
Elijah,
riding
calm down.
or
I have
guys,
short
guys,
legs.
guys. Do not split at this point in time. I know you just want to walk 1,000 feet in 2 seconds, Elijah, but there's pandemonium going on in the streets right now. There's people screaming Trinia's name in blood-curdling cries, screaming for blood. There's people clashing with them, saying, "No, it was the queen." Clashing with them for blood. It is an unsafe route back to wherever you are going at this point in time. What would you like to do?
Elijah, calm down. We can't act rash.
Well,
Sorry, that's the wrong one.
we can try to help people be safe. We can, technically we are working with the guard. We can try to calm people down, help people who are hurt.
Elijah, if everything else fails, our best chance to save her is at the execution. If we can get everyone riled up enough to cause a riot, we can probably get to her and get her out.
That
You
is
really think
true.
they're not gonna have it heavily guarded?
Oh, they
Everything's gonna
will.
be
That's why
completely
there'd be a
monitored.
riot.
Everything's gonna be shut down.
Now,
Yeah,
here's
of
the
course.
thing. We don't
I'm
know
sure there won't
what-
be enough to riot against an entire regiment of guards.
But we don't know what kind of execution is. It could either be a hanging, it could be a burning, but whatever they know, it could even be with an axe to the head.
I messed up the timeline. Sorry, it's not a week from now. It's a day from now.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Oh shit, Pablo. That
Apologies.
changes everything.
I know.
The crier is like the crier we had was like the crier was like, oh shit, my bad.
My bad. It's tomorrow at noon.
Harold would like to apologize.
Have you ever heard the story of
Darth
immediately
Plagueis the
without
Wise?
delay?
Immediately without delay. What does that mean?
When the Berlin Wall fell, the East German government had basically slipped the new guidelines into notes for a guy who was giving a press conference, and he was supposed to say it right at the end of the press conference.
Mhm.
But he didn't fully look at all of the notes, and the intention was it was supposed to be a gradual opening. And so he announces, like, oh, by the way, we're going to be opening up travel between East and West Berlin, and the restrictions are going to be going. And a reporter asks, when? And you can actually watch in the press conference, the dude looks at his notes, flips them over, doesn't see anything there, flips it back and says, immediately, without delay. And that became the official policy. And that's why the Berlin Wall fell that day.
Nice. Well,
Yeah, wasn't it like it was all due to like it was all due to like one mistake, wasn't it? Like just
That was
I
it.
think-
That was
Yeah,
a mistake.
yeah.
And no one told the soldiers
What?
to expect
No, come on, guys. It's all due to David Hasselhoff. We all know this.
This is one of my
bro,
favorite
I would
history.
if I was a communist and I saw David Hasselhoff on the western side, bro, humana, I'm tearing down that wall too.
So, who does Priz need to wrestle to the ground first to keep us from splitting up? Do we need to wrestle Elijah to the ground?
I think so.
Are there a
Yeah,
lot of people
probably.
around us?
Yeah, Yava was trying to
There's
leave.
a literal riot happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elijah's trying to leave as well.
And now
Aiden's
that
going
there's a
to-
riot, Yava's trying even more desperately to leave.
Aiden is going to find a thing he can stand on, Pablo,
Mhm.
and he's just gonna start yelling out. He's gonna be like
All right,
he's
hold
gonna be
Hold on.
Aiden,
Oh yeah. Go
Oh.
no.
no,
what's up, Pris?
down off the box. Go help get Yava back. I'm gonna grab Elijah. Durgan, Caden, stay put. Don't let anybody leave.
Can I go somewhere?
Janko, you're fine. You can fly up ahead and let us know if you see any
Yay!
problem.
Oh.
And if necessary, Priz on Mayday back is going to wrestle Elijah and drag physically back.
Fair enough. Do you
Um,
resist?
well-
I mean, you can resist.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to try and slink away, whether wrestle himself out of his jacket if Priz has got me on a jacket or something like that. Just going to try and wrestle away and get going.
Well, let's see what Priz grabs you by.
That's again.
The balls.
Grabs you by the 27.
Balls.
It's a critical success. Yes.
So
Critical success. Your nuts have been stolen, bro.
by the ear.
Okay.
Just
Wouldn't that just have you hanging off Elijah?
Just continue to walk along. It's like, what
A
are you
Priz
just get
earring.
off me, Priz? This isn't the time for senseless games and nonsense like this. I need to go.
this is actually not the time for you to go run off and get yourself killed. Is that going to help Trinia?
Who said I was going to get myself killed? I just want to at least see my friend before she's apparently brutally
everyone in
murdered
common
tomorrow.
Just everyone, common sense and logic, if you just go and try to do this right now, says that you will be dead. You know what? Who among us has expertise in the realm of becoming dead?
Oh, God, always bring this up, Priz. Jesus.
Well, it's been 2 days, so I
2
brought it
whole
up
days.
twice.
Just get over it,
So-
Lord. Look, just let me go. I need to go see my friend. Before
Well-
she joins something that you seem to enjoy so greatly. Christ.
We're gonna help Trinia, but we need to do it as a group, as a plan. You, on your own, are gonna fuck it up. Pardon my language.
No
You're
chance
gonna
whatsoever. I'm
massively
not,
fuck it up
I'm
and
going
shit.
to break her free. I just want to go see her.
While
Now's the
While you
perfect
two are
time. I
arguing,
can
by the
slip
way.
through once everyone's distracted. Once this city's decided to destroy itself once again.
while Priz and Elijah are arguing, by the way, Aiden did not get down, and he started to call out. He's making an announcement to everyone that would listen around them, and he goes, "Without a fair trial, Trinia is innocent. The Queen is putting an innocent woman to death. Why are we, as the people, accepting..."
Supporters of the Queen! Supporters of the Queen! As like a random mob will just kind of look at you. Get him! And do we roll initiative, or do you slink back out of their Aiden at this point in time?
I can't do a diplomacy check.
You can attempt to diplomacy talk your way out of this, not in, but yeah, attempt it. Go for it.
At what point did we start accepting baseless accusations with no proof being brought to life as the absolute truth? Are you really willing to put someone to death just because one person said so? There has been no trial. There has been no evidence.
Crucify him! Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy check, please. You're talking
Watch me
to.
roll
You're
it.
talking to. You know when people. Let me. You know this, Matt. When people are in a group, they become stupid. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're talking to a bunch of stupid people trying to get
Okay.
through the thick heads. Roll me a diplomacy check to not get crucified.
If I roll on that one, I'm just gonna hear one of them call out, "Nice try, libtard!"
All right.
Oh,
It's good. It's decent. You managed to not convince anybody. I'm sorry. These are stupid. These are dumb, stupid people. I know you were trying to rile the crowd against the Queen. It might happen with some people, might happen with some other people, but not in this public manner. This is not the right way to do it. Not putting yourself out there. You managed to diffuse the situation though as they come charging towards you, and you let off some excuse about how you were just trying to rile people up. How do you diffuse the situation as a crowd of people come with pitchforks and torches?
would you really strike at a brother for speaking his truth? A brother of Corvosa?
Man, shut the fuck up. Says one of the dudes. It's like, and the other one's like, hey, you wanna really strike at got a deal for you if you want to strike at the Queen.
Wait, one of the guys says that to me?
Yeah.
Alright, he kneels down, he hops off, and goes, "I'm listening."
Yeah. 5 gold in the palm for the Queen Must Die Fund. Yeah.
I'm not interested in the Queen Must Die Fund. I'm interested in the Innocent Must
Aw,
Die Fund.
man. Trinia's guilty, says one of the ladies, and then they start
No, she's
clamoring.
not. I don't know what you people are talking about.
Dragging back Elijah to still protesting, and
The
We're
crowd's
not-
easily inflamed at this point. We can put this into an initiative order if you guys continue to retort with the crowd.
well, we've lost Yava. It looks like.
Yava's gone, right? Where'd you go, Yava?
Yava went to retrieve Jasper.
Ah, back in the where?
The drug den. So she would have double backed, and I assume in his very high state is still in the drug den.
I'll leave it up to chance. Let's do it a 66% chance he's still there, 30% chance he is not. Roll me a 1d100. 66 or a 33 or below is not there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Jasper is currently flying out. Huh? Oh, it's you again, you bitch. What do you want?
Right. Just shut up. Let's go.
Oh, is this one of your escapades?
No, not like that. Just shut up and let's go. Not like that.
Where are you taking him?
So her plan is to take an inebriated Jasper and hole him up somewhere safe until he's sober.
Okay.
Her goal is for him not to get arrested and not to get killed.
Fair enough. Any particular hidey hole you're looking for, or just a random like alley?
She's been squatting at Zalara's, but I don't think she's going to get there. So basically, she's going to keep him until she can throw him into Zalara's house.
That'll be a trek across town through multiple murderous crowds, but I'm sure you can make it easily enough, right? Right? Rolling 1d20.
I've got good stealth.
Roll me stealth. Public stealth. And I'll roll with d20. Hey,
Oh,
low on
shit.
the encounter roll, but also low on the stealth roll. And it evens out. You managed to stick him in Zalara's house sooner or later. The crowds are annoying, but not anywhere murderous to you, especially a pair of people that are just trying to make their way home. Well, we'll get you there, Jasper, during the way. Why are people so happy right now, man? Oh shit! As you keep dragging along alleyways.
Yeah, just shut up. Just be quiet. Keep your head down.
You're always so fucking demanding. This is the problem that we had. You always told me what to do.
Nope, don't want to fix anything. Don't want to talk about our problems. Not interested. We're just getting where we're going, you know?
Your tone of conversation means it doesn't seem like you want to end it, right? Like you just.
Oh no. See, this isn't anything other than you and I walking quietly down the street to a house. Well, that's it.
He thinks
Like, you don't need to read. It's all right. You won't remember most of this tomorrow. Like, it's fine. Just shut up. It's fine. We'll both shut up. I'll shut up.
All right, dude. Whatever you say. You're acting super weird right now. You're not one of them, are you?
One of who?
Them.
Nope. You're not drunk. Nope. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Nope. No. I don't care. I don't care who they are. Just shut up.
Sorry. Oh God. And then all right, let's go back to the other party. I'm oh my God. What are we doing, guys?
Getting the fuck out of hell.
Let's get back to the fort.
Why don't we just show our badges that says make way for the guards?
What? I thought you hated the badges idea.
I do, but we had to hurry. I'm not that stupid. Perhaps this will make this thing faster.
You know what? We do have an option here. We could use this to our advantage. No one will bat an eye if we're going to the ambassador's place.
To do what? With the ambassador?
Yes, why are you focusing on the ambassador when my friend's going to die tomorrow, detective? Like, I've been pissing around doing this bullshit god nonsense for long enough. I need to take action, proper action.
Well, we're going to do that once we have a place to act from and a plan.
And how long is that going to take? When she's in the ground?
Well, she's at the execution line.
It's going to take more than the 5 goddamn minutes you've had to be angry about this. You heard about this 5 minutes ago. We need at least...
No, I knew about her death potential death, quite a long time ago. You know, that's why we kind of went to her whole apartment to try and find her innocent. You know, do you not remember that, Prius? This isn't just something that I've been angry about just all of a sudden. My friend's going to die. Does that resonate with you on some level? Is it because you've never had any friends? You and your little orphan pals? Never really liking each other or loving anyone.
Are you gonna keep going? Do you have more? Also, my skin is green. I eat trash sometimes. No? Okay.
But for you, what does that got to do with anything? I'm talking about friends here. I'm not talking about your physical description.
Elijah, I understand that you have big feelings right now. And as an emotionally closed off man child, you have a difficult time expressing those emotions. What we're going
Oh,
to do
is that why we're having this conversation now?
being an
So I'm
adult,
close them off.
and we're going to say those emotions should get channeled into something productive, like making a plan so that you don't get yourself killed right alongside your friend. We're gonna rescue Trinia. How? I don't know, because I haven't had more than 3 seconds to think without trying to keep you from going off and getting yourself killed. So, let's
I mean,
all...
we've had plenty of time, but we've been doing this god nonsense.
I wonder if having allies will help. It probably will. Now, I understand you feel an immense urgency, but it's not helpful right now. You need to help us plan so that we can actually do something productive rather than you just going off and getting yourself killed.
Yeah, fine. You're not going to let me go anyway.
Well, it was you or Yava, and apparently I chose the wrong one.
Absolutely.
I wonder where she went.
Dude, they use scrying spells on people of interest all over the city.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. No?
I'm just so confused on how you don't understand how to shut up. I just, more than anything, I just want you to shut up. It's the only thing you could do for me right now. Is just shut up.
Promise your intimidation. He's high as balls, dude.
Like, fucking hell. Just for the love of everything in this world, just please shut up. I don't want to hear about the magic scrying and how they're watching you and watching me and how, the queen has spies watching everyone through magic. Just shut up.
Oh, we okay. I think I'm getting the gist here.
I thank fuck, because I don't know how much more I could take of this, and I don't know why I brought you to this house.
This is a nice pad, dude.
It's fine. Listen, I just felt bad about the way we left it, and I felt guilty, and that was a stupid thing to feel, and so I brought you back here, and so this is my apology. So now you're not going to jail, and you're not going to get killed, unless you don't shut up, because I might kill you. I might seriously kill you if you don't shut up.
Okay, all right. Calm down,
Good.
Yava.
Good. Oh, don't. All right. I'm gonna be in there. You be in here.
You slam the door of the of this side room. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm assuming closed. There's room for one more in here.
Yeah, shouldn't.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Summer. I'm so sorry. All right.
So can we head? Are we heading in a direction now, like to the fort? We can.
I'm assuming you guys have been maneuvering through.
We have the ambassador's address, don't we?
You have the letters. You don't have his address. You have the letters that you need to take him to justice, effectively.
We need.
Well, in the last.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna give you a
Thank
hero
you.
point, by the way, for giving me a great opportunity to roleplay Jasper. By the way,
Thank
that
you.
was fun. So
That was super fun.
Yeah.
So the last thing that Yava confirmed before she walked off was we're meeting at the
Castle
Citadel.
Volchinek,
Yeah.
yes. So I'm assuming you guys are walking through town. Angry mobs around everywhere, screaming death to Trinia's name. Other angry mobs clutching with them, screaming the queen is a traitor. And just overall chaos. You attempt to talk to people, especially the ones that say the queen is a traitor, but they're a bunch of sheep people at this point in time. They just want to cause ruckus and chaos and break shit as much as possible, set things on fire. You walk by Festus's shop, which strangely nobody seems around this area. Yes.
Yeah.
Festus, do you pop your head out and say hi?
Y'all got another one of them dead bodies and like a decapitated head you need to travel? Is that like your riot tradition or whatever? Oh, hey, little goblin, it's good to see you. Not in a corpseified way. That's pretty exciting for you.
Yeah, got
Anybody
the wrong
need?
group gnome. Aiden and let's quickly go before he tells another life story.
I was just gonna see if anybody needed a handful of spiders. I've been trying to hand them out, and then nobody's around. There's a whole riot, and nobody's want my spiders. It's pretty awful.
I'm sorry, we don't know you, gnome. Have a good day.
All right, Durgan, you're a real character. I look, you're my favorite.
Thurgan just shakes his head. He talks way more than me.
All right.
I don't know. He seemed nice.
Oh, he's nice until he talks your ear off.
As we head to the Volchenik, you guys have. Let's take a little break here because we need to figure out. What we're doing. A little break. I'll be here during the break. Maybe. Let me use the bathroom and stuff. Let's do our. Damn. All right. Summer one. Oh shit! I forgot to unpause the recording like a dum dum. They just walked into the Citadel, guys, and they're talking to Cressida. Cressida, you do you hand the notes over, the letters over?
I'm not even clear who grabbed the notes from the guy. Who did he hand them to?
We'll say Elijah, because he was one that was doing the diplomacy check for the last one.
Okay, information for information, because I'm done playing these fucking bullshit games. I have this here that you want.
Okay.
I want some information.
What
do you know about the case against Trinia? Why is she being executed straight away?
Not here. Come inside.
Elijah will kind of like raise his eyebrow, kind of like look to everyone else and kind of tentatively walk along because he's trying to be brave, but I think he's also like, this might be a trap. I'm about to die.
He's starting to learn.
Trinia is accused by the queen herself. Regardless if she's innocent or guilty, and I don't feel like she's guilty, she stands no chance of a fair trial. And she's going to be, well, apparently, executed tomorrow. There's nothing.
I mean, surely there's something that can be done.
There's nothing we can do unless, I don't know. I'm not against the queen herself. I'm so sorry if she was your friend. It seems like she is, the way you're talking and staring at me.
She's my closest friend in the entire world. Been through so much together. I just can't let her die. I can't watch her life end without doing something.
I am afraid there's the guards.
Come on, there's got to be something.
Are extremely, extremely dangerous. And the executioner himself will be a force to be reckoned as well. I am sorry, but unless a miracle happens, there's nothing that can be done to save your friend. She looks down sadly.
The level of incompetence I've come to expect from this city. There has to be something. You know, you have connections. You're high ranked up. And you at least just tell me about these executioners, these guards. I can disguise myself. I can handle myself. I can talk my way in and out of situations.
What about what kind of execution it is?
It's going to be a public execution. And Queen Elusa herself said she was going to be there. Sabina is going to be there, her left-hand man. Sabina herself is a force to be reckoned with. None of you would be able to stop her.
I don't particularly mean an outright confrontation. There's other ways to free her. Surely, deception.
At this point in time,
intrigue.
the crowds, the guards, cell tunnels are the most heavily defended part in the city. Probably even more than the queen. You're gonna want to keep.
What
her
about the
safe.
crowds themselves? Can we not turn them?
She
Make a huge
balks
distraction?
She balks at that. That's against public order and public. Sorry, I cannot approve.
Well,
of
I'm
that.
sorry, but have you not seen the streets? That's all against public order.
The inherent problem here is that she's not going to be given a fair trial, Cressida. Is there anything you can do to try and tie them up in court? Give us some more time.
No power against the queen. Do you not understand this? I am the highest ranking guard member in the city, and I have no power against the queen. Do you understand? The queen herself, her court, her guards are a different order, a different kind of denomination. They're their own sect. We are just city guards. They are the queen, the presence herself.
Yes, of course. We didn't mean to, put blame or anything on you. We're just wondering if your loved one, someone you love very much, was going to be executed for killing the king, what course of action might you take in this hypothetical situation?
Against the queen, bow my head down and accept it, because there's nothing I can
Because you're
do.
a lackey. She's a god. What do you expect, Java?
She looks angrily at Elijah, gripping her sword. You dare not insult me. You want to go attack the queen? Go right now. I dare you.
Oh God!
Now,
please,
no need to
Elder,
be
give
rash
me
about this.
strength. Thank you.
Did you just cast a spell on her?
Yep.
No. Oh, oh God.
Wait, Elijah did.
Yeah, I need you to roll initiative, Elijah.
Yup. Amazing.
All right, and spells have to go off mid combat. So
Yeah, I'd assume this is me just kind of starting to maybe even just wave my hands or cast or sort of mutter the enchantment, and she catches it.
Can I roll initiative as well, just to try and stop this happening? Like trying to interfere?
Sure.
Also, Priz.
Can I roll initiative to make sure that this happens?
You fucking goblin.
Oh, cheers, Summer. I thought we were friends. What?
Fight.
All right. Cressida will use an action to call the guards. Yeah, she can do that. Guards! Second action to draw her sword. A third action to demoralize Elijah. Stop what you're doing. Ooh, natural 1. Well, makes sense. Aiden?
Aiden is going to move here. What would I roll? I'm guessing I'd have to roll athletics to try and stop this.
Yeah, Cressida's not the one actively attacking, or I don't know if Elijah is at this point in time. Aiden, who are you going to shove? Elijah or Cressida?
Elijah, because Cressida's a young woman in armor and Elijah's a bard. He has a better chance against him.
Target him and click on shove under skill action macros, please.
Alright, so he's going to. The second he's like, what he's doing is
you can stride after Elijah as you shove.
Yeah, so Aiden's going to raise up his arm and he's going to smack it right against Elijah's like chest, and he's just going to start moving him. His other hand is going to like try and wave Cressida down. Like, calm down, both of you, calm the fuck down.
Roll me a
as
diplomacy check.
Rolling a
Your
diplomacy check.
last third action. Yep, she will lower her weapon at this point in time, although the guards are still on her way as she blusters. He just attempted to. Oh, the nerve. Priz, anything you want to do?
Look. Oh.
Just move into here, raise shield, and ready in action to aid on any diplomacy checks to talk the guards down. She's just in between the two of them. Just enough.
We'll see what Elijah does here.
So am I restrained at all, or have I just been pushed up against the wall?
You've just been pushed.
Yeah, you've just been pushed up against the wall. He's not restraining you yet. He's just making distance.
Get your fucking hands off of me. I've had enough of you, of all these people in this fucking goddamn city. No one wants to help. No one cares because I was rich. And apparently, seeing me and all everyone I care about fucking die is all that you people care about. So I'm done. And he's going to try and move by and just start storming out.
The guard.
Can I,
yeah.
before he starts, Aiden's going to reel his fist back as he tries passing him, and he's going to go and try and just sock Elijah right in the nose. If that would that stop him from going past Alex? It's up to you, since it's not how the system works. But
I'm so glad Yava's acting out what I'm thinking.
No, I think it's not going to stop him. He's just going to try and get past.
Oh, okay. Then if he's gonna go past, no matter what, he's not gonna sucker punch him from behind.
Cressida will scream, "Arrest him!" At this point, multiple.
Just wait. De-escalation. Have you ever heard it? Good grief! Just everybody, hang on a minute. Are the guards still going to arrest him?
The guards are going to at least attempt to grab Elijah and restrain him. These are generic token guards that have no stat block, but Elijah, just assume they're higher level than you.
Yeah.
And
of course.
They will quickly grab you and bring you back.
Listen, numbers are running high right now.
Right.
Everyone is upset. Cressida, I understand you are an agent of the law in the city.
Yes,
and the law.
He just tried to assault an agent of the law. I am not very happy with that.
No. I just tried to calm you down. That's all I tried to do. De-escalate, apparently.
Look, Cressida, you have to understand that he suffers from a very terminal disease of stupid fuck. All right, so let's take that into account.
What?
Amazing.
Cressida bows her head down and says, "I apologize that my emotions ran high. However, the gentleman did try to cast a spell on a guard. Or were we not here to witness that?"
Yep, he did.
Okay.
And that was not a good decision. We all agree with that.
Okay.
Emotions are running high. And right now, I understand that you feel like you've got to uphold order in the city. Tenets of my goddess say we must adhere to lawful and legitimate authority. But there's no requirement to let illegitimate royalty ruin people's lives. We have to protect the people. Now, for right now,
but there's
I think that means...
I think that we can do. Please, if you have any ideas, I'm wide open to it.
Well, right now, I think the most important thing we can do is get out and help tamper down the riots. Put as much
That's what I was
on
hoping
that
you guys
as we
would
can.
do today. Yes.
But Priz, when was the last time that you slept? Actually slept?
I got a good night's sleep last night.
Are you sure?
Mostly. She did actually. She did finally take a full night's rest. She's just still worn out from being resurrected.
Dead. Yeah.
All right.
I just don't. If we're going, listen, Cressida can't help us. This place can't help us. It looks like we're going to have to do something on our own and come up with a plan on our own. So, do we want to reconvene in a more private place where we can't get arrested?
You are welcome to leave. I still have a job for you in the Dead Warrens when you're done.
Yes, I think we have something more pressing at the
No,
moment.
I
A
understand.
matter.
I understand.
Right.
Come back when you're ready. Take your
Right.
leave.
Okay. Elijah, so Priz and I are ready to come up with some solutions and talk logistics and actual plans. Are you able to do that, or do you need to take a break?
Matt,
Do you need to take a walk?
anything you want to mention real quick? You raise your hand.
Who has the letters and the key?
Elijah still has the letters, which I'm assuming were.
I thought I.
confiscated.
Oh yes, yeah, I handed them over to her. Yeah, had I know.
Oh, he had handed them over to her?
If you hadn't, she would have grabbed him by now, regardless.
Yeah, I would have thought so. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And the-
Okay, that was all I was just raising my hand about, because if they were going to leave, he was just going to make sure they were leaving the
Okay.
notes with them.
Lang, Caden,
Mhm.
Durgan, do you guys want to come with us? We're going to talk solutions and logistics.
Yeah, you know what? We usually just run around in circles regardless, so I'm going to stay here. You guys come up with something big, let me know.
I will join you. Perhaps I gotta figure something out.
Okay. I mean, does anybody object to my plan? I don't think that we're going to go get anywhere with Cressida.
I agree.
Not that it's your fault, Cressida. Just
She has bigger problems right now. Will
Podeis não falar minuto na metade do flow. Can you be careful with that? Thank you. Hey, Nyla, if you want to pedal by yourself, all right? Stop turning my lights off. Sorry, guys, my light went out. What happened?
we were just making a plan to try to find someplace else to be and make some plans.
Recording. Where were we? Sorry about that. Lights went off. Continue discussing plans as you're loading in. The guards will let Elijah go.
Yeah, some manners makes a change. Come on, let's go. I don't care where, but just somewhere.
okay.
Don't have the
Durgan's
time.
bar sounds good.
All right.
I am coming. I'm coming.
Okay, so we're all headed towards Durgan's bar. Are we going to
Durgan's
have a
bar.
bridge issue like we did last time?
Not this time. Let's go to Corvosa here. The bridge is still open, although the riot's a little less intense now, and we're gonna go to the Shoreline Drink Hall, which I think I have the map. If you are so let's do
Coming
an
through.
elevator.
Move away. A dwarf has an important meeting to the tavern.
All right, drag your tokens out from the top left side. You can grab like a table somewhere on. Oh, just drag all your tokens, guys, please, because these are old tokens.
Where?
From the top right side of the character sheet, there's the party.
Yeah, if you click on actors,
Actors directory on the top right,
and then just drag it.
go
Yeah.
to the party and click on like Java and put her on the board somewhere. There we go.
Let's talk over at the bar. That's the perfect place.
Okay, is there like a private room, or can we kick everyone out? I don't know.
Oh no, there is no private. I mean, there is bedrooms.
Maybe
there
maybe
is
we
no
just get a
booths.
table further away from everyone over here.
Yeah, all right, fine. Tanya, I'll speak to you later. This is more important.
I'll just sit on Mayday. There's only 4 chairs, so, and I'm too short for any of them.
Okay, so who's seen a public execution for treason before?
My,
You have?
I mean, of course. We do have other races in my kingdom.
Aiden, you all right, buddy? Lang?
He stayed.
Oh,
Lang's not coming.
No, Lang stayed.
Yeah, how long today?
Yeah,
Wait.
Lang has not. Lang chose to stay at the thing because he didn't want to
Okay.
talk about it.
Did just Oh, you don't want to talk about it. Okay, fair enough. Did you talk with
Yeah,
Priscilla
yeah.
for a little bit, or just before I jumped to the other party? What did you want to do with the Citadel Bolshevik?
I mean, you could always talk to Cressida, but I'm not too sure what about apart from the work, apart from the job.
Yeah, she'll give you. Okay, we'll talk about it later. She'll talk about the next job and whatnot. So,
Yeah.
and the job you did. Yeah. Maybe we on the background you were talking about the job you just did and how it went and all that stuff, right?
Mm.
So, anyway, sorry guys, continue.
No, I can't say that I ever have. I assume it's well guarded, to say the very least.
Maybe.
And maybe if it's someone accused of high treason, I would assume so.
Okay, do we know what type of execution is it? Is it a burning at the stake? Is it a hanging? Is it a beheading?
Well,
He said
see,
executioner.
well, if it were us, well, if in a public execution, especially monarchy with a royalty, we would cut the head off and put them on a spike outside the gates. Not sure it will be the same here.
Well,
I mean,
either way, there's going to be a stage.
Hmm.
Too many
something
gods.
something up high, many guards. That's why I think we hit them when they're transporting her.
Yeah.
I doubt it's going to be
Ah.
actually in the castle grounds.
I did, but it says public execution, so they have to go outside. But I don't think there will be no place where there will be no people. Everyone will see what we would do, so we have to disguise ourselves as well.
Yeah. Like
Is
maybe
there
like with
a
guards.
Is there a
Well,
public place where an execution would be likely to take place?
the town square is one of the places, but we don't know.
Can I roll? Can I try to recall knowledge, like with society, to figure out, like, hey, where in town would this be?
Go for it.
Town square, it wouldn't be secure enough. Like I would figure it'd be on the.
The square in front of the castle, right in front.
So the transport is going to be from the castle gates to the square.
Hmm.
That's what
There's-
I believe.
I mean, can we not just disguise ourselves to get in close when they're transporting her from the cell up through the castle?
I don't know. You were down in the dungeons. Does that seem likely, or is there another way out?
Can I do a recall knowledge as well? What I kind of remember from that, if I'd paid that much attention.
It's a short distance. What did you ask? Sorry.
I just want to know, like, is there alternate ways out? Is it just like one route to and from where they'll be going?
Probably from the main castle gates right down to the square. Probably heavily guarded, with high level guards.
So there's no, like, when I was in the cell talking to, in the detention area, there was like no other ways
There were
to,
multiple
like,
ways
enter or
out of the
entrance.
cells into the main area, but you were driven through like a maze of places, right? You saw different alternate corridors after the and getting inside the castle regardless would be very, very difficult.
I mean, there are multiple ways from what I remember, Yava, but they were all twisting, turning, doubling back on themselves. I feel that's probably by design.
Yes, but wouldn't that aid us?
Only if we knew the layout.
It's true. Also, I can't conceive of a way that we would get into the castle.
Even if we
mean-
have the guard's outfit and the badge, those
Wrong
the
guards.
Queen's
The
guard
tables around you
can-
aren't 100% empty.
I mean, we speak. I assume we speak bit quietly.
Yeah,
You
we're kind of
see-
whispering
You
this.
see a hooded figure that
Shit.
wasn't 100%. He was very discreet in being there in terms of like you got the furthest table away you could. You did see a hooded figure sitting there as he's sipping on his drink, and will turn around and look straight at Durgan. Durgan, you recognize this gentleman from before.
It's Gadron.
Get him!
Oh, it's you, Batman. No.
Come with me outside. All of you. Quickly.
All right,
Then
let me
do-
just drink this finished.
Do we trust this person, Durgan?
Yeah, I can trust him. I know him, that bastard. He helped me a bit. I will tell you his name outside.
All right. Well,
Heard every single bit of the conversation. You really want to free your friend, don't you?
Yes, of course.
All right.
So, it's rude you're not introducing yourself to my comrades.
I am
Lads,
Blackjack.
this is, well, as you said, that is Blackjack. He helped me a bit.
Anybody can attempt to roll a society check public to remember who Blackjack is. I think I described him pretty already, regardless. Yeah, he's Batman, effectively. He's been disappeared for a while, and as
who's
you,
Blackjack?
yeah, right. As Elijah, as you kind of recognize the attire of this figure, he looks at you and nods and says, "You will need some help. Blackjack hasn't been seen in Corvosa for a very long time, and I think tomorrow is a great day to dispense some justice, as well as have somebody show up and rescue the poor Trinia Sabor. Yes?"
Yes, absolutely. What can I do for you? What do you need?
I have everything planned already. I know the execution locale. I know where the comedy guards there will be. All I need is for you all to provide a small distraction when the time comes. If you can do that for me, well, I've got a grappling hook, rope. Go in, spook the people, grab her, and get out as quickly as it starts. Yes?
We could get the gnome and he releases his pests. Perhaps that will cause a ruckus.
Anything to distract the crowd for a bit.
How will we know? How will you give us the signal that we need to start?
I'll hurl a dagger.
All right.
Well, I mean, I can make quite a bit of noise, quite a bit of a ruckus. Feel like you've come to the perfect group.
When I hurl a dagger, I will give my speech. After all, down with the queen. Long live Corvosa. Yes. At the end of the day, you might be helpful. If not, if you fail at your task, I might still succeed. But Trinia must be saved from this despot.
Well, I think we all agree with that.
Yeah, this worked out wonderfully. Good suggestion, Durgan, on the tavern.
Now, is it Mr. Jack, or is Blackjack like the whole family name? Like,
Was a flip of his cloak. Blackjack is gone. Swish of his cloak, sorry.
Well, damn, that is impressive. Wait, what?
He said
Couldn't you just
he's-
teach me that kind of magic?
He said he's going to give a speech. I hope that he, takes care of Trinia, gets her out of there, and then gives the speech. Because I've never understood these heroes who give these long talks, or these villains who describe their plans, giving everyone time to foil it. Right? Just get the girl and get out.
Yes, it's always been a strange habit of plays that I've seen.
Yeah.
I don't understand it either. Hopefully, with this as the real world, I'll have some sense on that.
well, if he does look like he's just going to be monologuing, then our distraction starts the monologue. His monologue is our distraction to save Trinia.
There you go. I hope we can smooth things over with Cressida, because I'm quite excited about this distraction. It will definitely be unlawful.
Well, it will be, in terms of legitimate rulership. No, no ruler, no government has the right to entrench itself against the citizens that it's trying to protect. Lawful protest is the right of any citizen.
All right. No, absolutely, Priz. See, on this, you and I always have agreed. Well, I guess we're going to our separate ways, and then tomorrow morning. What time is the execution?
Noon.
All right. We convene at what? 10:30?
At least finalize what this distraction's going to be. Make sure we're there in plenty of time, in the right place.
All right. So that gives Priz plenty of time to have a full 8 hours.
Yeah? And maybe even breakfast.
Yep. All right. Well, then I'm off, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10:30?
All right. We're gonna. You guys are gonna head to your respective. Matt, are you back? Hit him back for me, please. Matt, you talked to her about the previous job. She says she has a new job for you after the execution. All right, Detective Lang. But we'll get to that when we get to that after this ordeal. Yeah. So. Does that work? Anything else you wanted to mention? Oh, you can't hear you, buddy.
For fuck's sake, I forgot that. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, feel free.
It's not much.
Yeah, feel free. She's kind of running around, busy handling the riots, so she's not much.
Yeah, no, he's just staying out of our way right now.
Yeah, not much for conversation right now. So, all right. The next day dawns. Is it raining today?
So, having left here, Priz goes to the hand-me-down and spends most of the night making sure that anyone who comes to the doors gets a warm meal and is safe, and just making sure, basically, in a one-block area around the hand-me-down, if she finds someone injured, lay on hands, get them in. And only sleeps about 4 hours.
Sounds about right.
I won't give you fatigue today, though. That's fine. You had a good night's sleep last night, so. All right.
Late.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Just real quick. Late last night. Can I try to find Jason Whitehill?
Yeah, I'm always here. What can
Hi.
I help you with?
Tomorrow, we're going to be starting a ruckus, and we need it to be big. And I was wondering if you and some pals wanted to have some fun.
What? When? Where? How? Why?
Not why. Just you need to be. Let me do. Can I do an insight check? Because this guy would definitely turn me in for money.
Mm-hmm.
But if he doesn't know anything. Oh yeah, there's no insight. It's just perception, right?
Roll me secret perception. Yeah. He's interested. He's eager.
Okay. No, why? We're just going to cause some trouble just for fun.
Where?
If you're interested, you can meet me at 10:30 near the palace. I'll find you.
Roll me a diplomacy check trying to convince this guy. DC 18. Sounds cool. I'm in.
Got any friends? Bring them too.
Got a couple. Yeah, no worries. We'll make a little bit of ruckus here and there.
Okay, she'll go home.
Jasper is not home.
Thank God.
He probably sobered up. Realized where the fuck he probably didn't realize where he was. Anyway. Everybody else goes home, yes, for the day? Anything else they want to
Elijah's gonna go to Trinia's.
Okay.
And sleep there.
Trinia's and sleep there. That's absolutely fine. Anybody else want to mention anything? No. Where are we reconvening in the morning?
Oh shit!
I think
Yeah, what did we say?
I think we were trying to convene near the execution site.
Yeah, so is it the square here?
Mm-hmm.
It's that square there, yeah. There's already a small crowd gathered at the execution site, eager onlookers. It looks more like there is a lot of attendants in fine gowns, garish gowns, fine capes, and enough jewels to blind the common citizen. The overall feel feels like a grand ball or party, not an
Christ.
assassin's public
Almost like when I used people who came to watch my performances. The decadence, splendor. Just watch someone's death. Christ.
I will.
Mhm. Oh, I was gonna say, rolling up. How much will a batch of some sort of breakfast pastry cost?
A batch, 1 copper per player, or per PC. Yes.
Okay. Well then, I'll
I'll
bring
say 2 for 1, so 3 copper.
3 copper. All right. I will bring a Priz rolls up with some pastries, but given the sort of celebratory air of all of this and people going around, you can see that she has scraped some frosting off of these that probably was something like death to the traitor or something, and now it's like death to traitor, and has that. I brought breakfast. I hope everybody gets a chance to eat.
Don't feel much like eating, Chris, but I appreciate the thought.
Would any of the taverns been open?
In the morning, yeah. People celebrating.
How much would a thing of ale cost? 1 copper piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
Detective
I've
Lang,
already had my breakfast, so I'm good.
It is 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
Mhm. Do we need to find you a meeting later?
No, I just figured this might be the last time I
Okay.
drink, so I
Well,
chose to have a couple glasses of ale.
and you can stop anytime you want, and you don't have a problem.
Yep.
Okay.
It is also probably best to say that he is also smoking right now,
Obviously.
obviously.
So what exactly is this distraction we're going to do? I can clearly play music loudly, but how much of a distraction that would be, I don't know.
Well, do you know any ribald songs about the Queen?
A limerick.
Really limerick, I'm afraid.
How about a ballad about justice?
There once was a queen from Corvosa.
Let me think.
That almost rhymes with something like Horvosa, but it doesn't. I have nothing.
There's something there. There's something there.
I mean, I know a song that's can be uplifting. And I feel like uplifting anyone. I think it's
Well,
probably fitting for the event.
maybe a performance. Just some sort of speech?
I mean, I don't know. I've never really been one for words. It's just music. It's always been the music. It's always been how I truly communicate. Really get those thoughts out there. I think I have a
Well,
fitting song.
all right. Well, Java,
Mhm.
our bard has not got any ideas for how to make a public display.
Mm-hmm.
This
I
feels-
mean, I can perform, Prez. I shall do it. So I'll be
I'm
done
sure
via
Tria
the
will be very pleased to
violin.
hear that. Because you're here to support her. There was no innuendo there. It was not an entendre.
Oop. Just doing that to refresh my spell slot because we did sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'll refresh everybody's spell slots here if you. Wait,
Well, I have my plan, but I'll just keep it to myself for now.
Oh,
What about
I mean,
you,
if you
Caden?
have anything else, then by all means. Jeez.
the what's his name?
the drained dropped off.
The what?
The drained condition dropped off.
Drain should still be on because of your
Yeah.
yeah, it's just because I slept you. That's why. By the way, Yava, you see Jason Whitehill just standing in a corner with a couple of his nasty friends, looking friends, giving you an eye, waiting for the signal.
Okay. She's going to say this very quietly. My plan is to punch that moron right in the face. And she's going to be pointing towards Jason.
How
many
very
people
you,
are you
Yava.
enemies with?
No, you can't even talk to me about that with Durgan standing in this crowd. I have far less enemies than that man.
What's that supposed to mean?
All right, look,
Oh,
I can
amazing.
understand Durgan because his enemies are hereditary, yours aren't.
You know what?
Yeah.
I give you a distraction when needed. Trust me, you see our enemies anywhere. Let's see how many will make it by today.
Look. Let's try and stay focused for once in our goddamn lives. I feel both are adequate solutions. 2 distractions separates the guards more, gives our friend Blackjack the better opportunity to slip by them and free Trinia.
Right.
Where did-
If
where
anybody
did-
wants to start a fire, fire is also very effective.
All right. Well, that's offensive to my people. You
No.
just assume that I'm going
Right.
to start a fire?
Well, I mean, there's
Yeah.
many in the group.
Hmm.
Do you all
Piss
wait
finger-
for the presumed execution
Yeah,
time at this
We're
point?
waiting for a dagger to be thrown.
Okay.
Where did Caden go? I was
Guess he has
thinking
his own thing.
if distractions happen, several of us could try to push towards the stage to protect.
Protect who?
Trinia.
Oh. Okay.
The trumpets will sound.
Real quick, this might be a very dumb question. Is there actually a map for this? Because I'm just seeing gray. So
There is a map.
Oh,
refresh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just have to refresh, bruh. Foundry's been a bit finicky.
yeah, no, I just didn't want to refresh before I
Caden.
like if there wasn't actually going to be a change.
Caden, next to you, right behind, you see Blackjack as he gives you a nod and says, "Cover me,"
I got you.
and he'll go back into hiding. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Let's do Love the Day for an Execution. Queen Iliosa emerges amid a great flourish and pomp as heralds announce her arrival with fanfare, with music and drums. You should hear the music any second now, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Now, touch on my performance.
She seems to have fully accepted the mantle of sole monarch now and carries herself with poise, style, and grace. Wears a green and white silk dress worth thousands of gold coins and is attended by a small army of striking guards, including but not limited to Sabina, although not immediately recognizable, as she's wearing a striking brand new suit of full plate armor with a closed helm, flowing a crimson plume. Illusa takes a seat in a high throne-like chair at one of the ends of the public courtyard. We'll say the chair is over here, while a guillotine stands in front. Sure, she'll say it.
Do not be deceived by this murderer's cynic nature. She is a black-hearted assassin. I offer you her death as a salve against the hatred and hurt you have suffered. And so, without further delay, let us usher in this new dawn with justice. Off with her head!
I already heard that. I'm hoping, and we're
Mhm.
yeah. At
Yep.
this point in time, as the executioner and Trinia, I wonder if this is actually going to play the whole thing. We'll see. I like the music. As a
She
dagger
That's how
died.
dagger.
launches at the executioner. Oops, not Caden.
Oops.
Down with the queen. What do you guys do? I need Elijah to go first. Elijah, what are you doing?
As the crowd kind of is chanting and screaming,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "For a fallen friend, for an innocent person," and he'll just start playing his violin.
I'll play the music a little louder. I'll turn. Is it playing?
Can't hear anything.
I think it is playing. I'm hearing something. I'm hearing some piano.
Turn playlist up a little bit, guys.
Oh.
What do
No, we've got Naruto Sadness and Sorrow, the violin cover on.
I'm glad you recognise it.
What are you
It's not playing
doing?
for me.
Yeah, I'll pause and play it. It should be playing. I love this song. Yava,
Mine's
what are you
playing.
doing? Yeah.
Yava's gonna grab Jason by the collar and punch him in the face.
What the fuck? Wah! And as he tries to punch back, hits this random orc commoner in the face as a brawl will start happening. Priz, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think unsheathing the sword, she'll cast guidance on herself. In Iomede's name, bloodshed is not justice. And yeah, try to, I guess, do a diplomacy check.
No need for checks on this one, guys. Just that's absolutely fine. What you did is great. Aiden Lang, what are you doing?
What are these? What are these two saying?
Down with the queen! No! No, wait, the queen's good, right?
Wait, which one said the queen's good?
This one.
The hell did you say, punk? As he's going to grab the guy by the shoulder, try and turn him around, and give him one of those transatlantic, lovely 1-2 punches. Just ow.
Amazing. Amazing.
Transatlantic.
Hayden, what are you doing?
Caden's gonna try to help Blackjack get Trini out of there.
Okay, I'll show you a picture of what's going to happen in a second. Jurgen, what are you doing?
Oh, bloody hell, lads, we have to get her safety. Down with the bloody queen, and he begins to push people forward. Come on! Move your fat asses and do something before another innocent life gets killed, like the burning of the city like she did before.
Look at this amazing picture, guys. A little bit choppy, but as Blackjack grabs Trinia and grabs a little grappling hook from his wrist, goes up to the top of a building, carrying her as it zaps her up. Caden, do you throw like a little dagger or something at the executioner with a big ass? Oh,
You want to pause it now? Yeah. Unless you want to keep it going.
Yo, where'd the Lindsay music go, bro? Come on, man!
Caden, you chuck a dagger at the executioner. It's about to whack at Blackjack with his massive axe as they both zip away up to the top of what seems to be a side wall. and you see him chugging what seems to be a little potion of Featherfall as him and Trinia kind of make their way out. The queen immediately runs back in, escorted by her guards. Everything is chaos at this point. The guards down here attempting to maintain order and possibly failing. Do the player characters stick around this scene, or do they leave at this point in time? As you can see, Trinia is safe and secure.
I mean, Elijah, I think, is just going to bolt it straight away because he wants to make sure that Trinity is safe, kind of like in the direction he saw Blackjack go, but obviously sticking to the streets.
Anybody else following?
Elijah's followed by Aiden, who actually draws his pistol as they're leaving, just in case they get jumped.
Good thought, Detective. Good thought. Let's go.
Oh, that felt good to sock that son of a bitch in the face.
What are Durgan and Yava doing?
You know what Durgan will do? Yeah, that's for Pablo. Is anyone talking about, helping the queen or...
There's a lot of chaos and raid running around.
just anyone near him.
Oh, the queen! She gave me so many gifts.
Durgan would go to the old man. Shut your blathering mouth. And just does a little push. And move out the way. You're not hurt.
Help! I've been assaulted. As suddenly, this commoner will assault this old man, kind of bluntly right in the face. It's a bit of a harsh reality for this old noble person right now.
This is why I dislike the human race. Better like the dwarves. Well, let's get out of here. It seems like someone will burn something down soon.
Right. Jason, best be off.
Oh, did you pay me for that shit? I don't even fucking remember. Jesus.
I did pay you.
Boss Jason.
All right,
Jason.
Mayday's gonna circle up, and Priz on Mayday is faster than most people because Mayday's got a speed of 40, so we'll be kind of circling around and covering the rear. And then anytime, in the chaos, there's like, if somebody takes a brick to the head, lay on hands, that person does not necessarily die. She might be out of prayers to Iomade by the time we get clear, but she will be doing what she can.
As we'll leave this scene, and you will eventually reconvene with Blackjack and Trinia somewhere. You haven't actually decided on a meeting point last night, but I will say Zalara's home is a good place. Yes, you guys can meet her next session next week.
Oh,
Sorry, I don't have the strength to roleplay it right now. Alex,
that's
you're
fine,
gonna-
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good.
He's
man.
so weak.
I just want to keep going though.
It's
Selfishly, I'm like, come on.
2250 for me since 2 sessions, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'll stop recording here. Thank you for watching YouTube. Like and subscribe and all that yada yada. Bye. Thank you.